Hello everyone, it's Austen with an E. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something for Halloween, and I'm really excited to do it because this is one of my favorite things to do around Halloween season, and it is to carve a pumpkin. So I have this very awkward, large, almost oblong pumpkin, and I am really excited to paint it. I love the noise it makes. But I have that pumpkin. And I also have a bowl, a Sharpie for sketching out my design, a knife for cutting it, and a scoop for helping scoop out the insides. Yeah, hopefully this will work to film. It might get a little bit awkward filming it, but yeah, we'll just do it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's just get into the carving. And I do have a plan to do Douglas on here. Yeah, plan might change, I don't know, but yeah, let's just get into the pumpkin carving. So excited! So I started by gutting the pumpkin, which was actually quite awkward to film. So if you're carving a pumpkin and you're trying to film it, I do not recommend gutting it while you're filming. It's very hard to keep your hand out of the middle of the camera unless you have a better filming setup than me, which can't be possible, which is possible. And yeah, so unless you have a higher camera. I actually had to put my camera higher than it normally is. So yeah, it was quite an awkward thing to film, but it was quite fun and I did enjoy it. And this is the part, like, I leave it for a minute just to go grab a different scoop. But now I'm back and I'm using this scraper almost. It's got like serrated edges almost, so it can scrape the inside of the pumpkin. Really, I didn't have to be this picky when I was doing it, but it does make carving the design a little bit easier when you get the pumpkin really good. Yeah, as you can see, I was really scraping the inside of it, and I was getting everything I could out of that pumpkin. Like, now I've carved a different pumpkin, and I definitely didn't get as much guts out of it. I wasn't as concerned about it, because yeah, right now while I'm editing it, it's the day before Halloween, and comment down below what you were or what you are being for Halloween. I would really like to know. And yeah, I did order like an expensive cosplay of Loki, but it did not come. I ordered it back in August and it still won't be here for Halloween, so that's disappointing. But now I'm being Spock from Star Trek, which I'm pretty excited about. And yeah, now I have so I now have sketched out my design with Sharpie, and I just am doing Douglas. And yeah, I just started carving out with this little knife with weird fruits as the handle. I don't know, I just found it. So now I'm trying to carve out his foot, which was kind of an awkward thing to carve. It was hard to get it smooth, and I worked on that for quite a while because I want it to glow still, so you have to go far enough into the pumpkin for it to glow. So yeah, pumpkin carving really isn't an easy art form because of course it's going to rot, so you don't want to put a ton of time into it. But like this one, I put more time into a normal pumpkin than I would do because it's on YouTube. So then every time I want to see it, I could just look back at it. It's not like another pumpkin carving where it just rots and you have to throw it out. It's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but I kind of messed up his hand here. I made it too, I don't know, it's just hard to carve round shapes when you're doing pumpkin carving. So yeah, so now I'm just keep going on the outline, and I'll try to fix his hand later. But yeah, I'll just let you watch for a while until I have something else to say. Okay, so now I'm pretty much done with the carving, and I am attempting to give it an outline, but it didn't really work. But really, it doesn't really matter how it looks in the daylight. All that matters is how it looks when it glows. So yeah, now I'm going to show it to you. Okay, so I just finished the pumpkin. I tried to outline it with Sharpie to see if I could like define the character more. The Sharpie did not want to draw on the pumpkin very well, so I tried erasing it with rubbing out some nail polish remover on Kleenex, but yeah, that didn't really work. But it doesn't really matter how the Sharpie looks on it, because then you're just gonna glow. It's gonna sit outside and glow. So yeah, I thought I would stick one of my lights in it and show you how it looks when it's glowing. And I had a little mishap with his eye. Part of it fell off, so I had to put it back on with toothpicks. But yeah, I think it did. I think it went okay. And I did a little flower on the side, some grass, more grass. I don't know, just little things that I wanted to add. But yeah, here's my Douglas pumpkin, and now I'll show it to you while it's glowing, and then we'll get into the weekly art. Here it looks while it's glowing, and I really love how it looks while it glows. It looks just how I wanted it to. Other than this part, I wish I carved that a little bit smaller, but it's really hard with a knife to carve small lines. So yeah, I think it turned out super cute, and I can't wait to put it out on my porch on Halloween. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching me try to carve it. I know this probably wasn't the most exciting video, but I think this is my favorite pumpkin that I've ever carved. Yeah, and I'll probably, I'm gonna carve another pumpkin with my family for Halloween. I just wanted to do one for YouTube. And yeah, so I'll probably post the one I carve with my family on Instagram. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, now we'll get into the weekly art. Okay guys, so I'm here with the weekly art, and this is the next prompt that we have from Geltober. This is day 18, and it is my characters with wings, because the prompt word was wings. And then the next day was fire, so I made up this little fire character and made Bradley and Douglas roasting marshmallows over him, and I think that turned out really cute. And then tusks, I drew a walrus, of course. What else would you do other than like an elephant? But those are hard to draw, so I did a walrus. And then the next prompt for day 21 was beak, and so I did this little toucan character. Then the next day was huge eyes, and I did this cute character who doesn't have any arms, but he's still cute, and he has big eyes, and he's cold. And then the next day was frail, and I wanted to do some sort of old person. Then I thought, what about my characters? I should make them old people. I did a lot of characters this week, but so they're at Sunny Sky Retirement Home, and here's old Fred, old Bradley, and old Douglas in his little sweater vest. Yeah, that was day 23. And I had to mention this. I forgot though. So sorry that you can hear the clicking noise in the background. That's just the sound my iPad makes when I film with it, and I usually have a microphone, but I don't have that here today. So yeah, you'll just have to. Yeah, we just kind of have to live with the clicky noise. And then the next day was Prance, and it was day 24. And yeah, this is the prompt word Prance, and I didn't want to draw a horse prancing, so I did, yeah, just that. And then roll was the next prompt, so I wanted to do Bradley rolling Douglas downhill. My first thought was to do Douglas in a car, but then I might revisit that idea some other day. But yeah, so he's gonna roll Douglas off the hill. And then the next day was Whisker, so I just did this cute little mouse holding a strawberry. The next day was Cozy, and this is day 27, and I just wanted to draw a creature or a character in really warm clothes, so I did this little cute guy. He's cute. Then this is Shy, and it is a little creature hiding in a teacup. And then I'm still working on this prompt, but here's a little sneak peek for next week, and yeah. Okay, so then I'm just going to skip some pages, and so these are the thumbnails for the wings day, and then you already saw those thumbnails from last week. You already saw these from last week. I just added a Captain Kirk in there. And then I made up this cute little, crocodile or alligator. It's really hard to tell the difference, but yeah, I made this little character. And then some Tom Hiddleston and Loki drawings, and I actually fine lined them and erased the pencil. And then some pen sketches. I don't really like this page. And then I was practicing drawing the profile of a face, and I really like this one. It's like Loki, but like a profile of him, and his cape's flying in the wind. Then there's me. I just did a little thumbnail sketch of myself. And then I made up this really cute character, and it's like kind of like a mermaid with big ears. He's so cute though, I love him. And yeah, I like this one, he's dancing. And then another like little sticky note page, but these ones are drawn on printer paper. And this one's a contour drawing, so I didn't lift the pen. Sorry, my siblings are being a little loud. I accidentally flipped the sketchbook upside down while I was sketching, but I do like to sketch. Then more graphite sketches. They did rub a little, even though I did hairspray them. And then if you follow my Austen with an E page on Instagram, you would have seen this. I did a reel about how I made it. And then I made up this cool character where it's this elf guard almost, and when he gets tired his leaves turn all yellowy and his cape turns yellow, and then when he's green and he's like excited and he's green, and it's just kind of a cool idea. I just like that. And then some more little graphite sketches, and then I sketched myself, or I drew watercolored and drew myself in a Star Trek outfit just because I wanted to. And then some watercolor swatches and Kirk and Spock from Star Trek. Why isn't the camera focusing well? But, so this drawing I did completely with only a paintbrush and my watercolors. I didn't sketch it. Other than this, I drew with pen because I didn't want to do it with my big brushes. Then another little pen sketch page. And then these pages I'm still working on. A little Christmas elf character that I made up, and then this cute little pudgy character that I like. And yeah, that's the art that I did this week. It's quite a bit of it, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, we'll see you next week or whenever I post next. I don't know if it is for sure next week, but yeah. Okay, bye. Austen with me, signing out for now. Bye.